hanging out.
That's terrible.
I have it paused right now. That was so sad when
bad.
what's his
Not like
face
peeking
came
in the
in.
background, but like maybe like smaller in the background, like in the center.
The newbie came in and was like, "Oh,
NPCs.
I guess Odette's dead." He just
I'm
watched
so
episode
sad.
1. I was
felt
like,
terrible.
"Oh, rip."
Oh my gosh.
Wait, who's this?
I don't know.
I'm
guy.
newbie. I felt bad.
Guy, he was in
Yeah.
Lost Initiative.
Yuff, my
Oh, gotcha.
He's
Okay,
just
cool,
on
cool,
terrible.
cool.
Lost Initiative.
All right,
He was
so
like, "Oh, I guess
we are
Odette's
live.
dead."
We are live, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
thanks for telling us, you big cock gobbler.
All right, so kaboom!
Thank you.
I dodged that shit.
I would well, I'm knocked down before I even stand
you
up.
get up
like,
again.
I would still be. You're never gonna keep me down. Like imagine considering I would have like walked in like face first. Like my face is burning and like bubbling and all that. Before it's even like out and healing, I just cast false life on myself. Just immediately, just like before I stand up, and then start getting into. And I would yell because I probably can't see her. And I was like, Reich!
I would reach down and help you stand up from the ground, and I say, we must go see if your friend still lives. And then I would, without another word, charge into the place. My katana held up.
Watch out for traps!
Huh?
Watch out for traps!
Well, yeah, I wouldn't like charge in. I'm not a barbarian.
Well, you
I'm
did
fucking-
say the word charge in.
Yeah, well, I'm bad at words. All right, don't sue me. All right. So I will cautiously meander in.
Okay, so you cautiously meander into the
Drunkenly.
back
I would
room.
immediately, before I go further in, check the mechanism on the sides of the door, the trap.
Yep. So more or less, the one part of the door was flint. The other part of the door was steel. That was like kind of like attached to the door, and there was something that was put along the actual way of the door itself. So whatever it was, some like kind of like burning thing has left a singe mark on the inside of the door. But the door itself, the frame's all cracked and busted, and bits of it missing from the explosion that happened afterwards. Whatever that was kind of like doing the burning and along the way, the string of burning. It seemed like it eventually burned into a pocket, a bladder, a barrel, or something of something else that was explosive, and it caused the kabooming. It seems non-magical.
Then I'd join Reich in sort of looking around the place. I know the layout of this building. I would look in the hidey places. I'd look in the obvious places. I look where he like stashes bodies.
Yeah, but
Real
first
quick.
thing you're doing, I imagine, is a perception before an investigation.
Oh yeah.
So why don't you guys roll me a perception check, Reich first, because you're walking in first. Oh, you too quick. Reich first.
Well, Reich can do his shit first.
Yeah.
Perception.
Can he?
Yeah, it's the one with deception that goes per. So Reich walks in, and immediately when he walks into the back hallway, he's never been here before. He doesn't know anything about this area. So he walks into the back hallway, and as soon as he comes in, he comes up to a doorway, turns and looks inside the doorway, and you see it looks to be an empty bedroom. Nobody's in it. The bed's a bit of a mess, but other than that, there's nobody inside the bedroom. There's just typical stuff around. Moving along the hallway, looking to see if you can find the friend, because that's your goal. You move along the hallway, and eventually you come around a corner, and you find yourself out into the like the living room area. And what you see in the living room is there is one of the tables from the kitchen. Sorry, one of the chairs from the kitchen was dragged in here, and you see somebody tied with their back to you, tied to the chair itself. They don't seem to be moving.
Oh no.
So do you say anything? Do anything?
Reich?
Eric? I thought I didn't see it because I had shit.
You see him? Yeah, you.
I just described everything you saw.
This is what you saw.
Okay, well then I'm going to go up to the people tied to the chairs. I'm going to see what
Just
if
one
they're
guy
alive.
The
I'm gonna see
person you go whipping around to look. The person that's tied to the chair happens to be Denton, and unfortunately he's tied to the chair. He is swollen. He's blue, and his mouth is completely filled with some sort of very thin sand. Do you say anything?
I'm going to say, well, is he right by?
He hung
Stalbor
back to
behind
check
me?
out the door for a minute. He will be there if you say nothing. He'll be there quicker.
I say Stalbor. And then when he
Right.
I found, and I say in an obvious tone, I found him.
So you come walking in, Stalbor, and the first thing you do, you've also never been in this back hallway either. Why would you have ever gone back here? And when you come up to the first doorway and you turn and you look down it, and you look across this room here, and you see that, okay, yep, this room is clearly his bedroom. However, the bedroom looks as though he was probably ripped out of the bed. These sheets.
Denton is a neat person. That bed would be made.
He fucking literally has timers going. So it looks like he was probably ripped out of the bed.
Yeah.
Making your way around the other corner, you can clearly see, you can smell it before you even get around. This house
I know
always
the
has a
smell of death.
and it's always here to a degree, but it's very fresh. And then when you walk in the corner, what you look around and you see is very specifically every single solitary one of his timers have been emptied and meticulously replaced back onto the shelf.
And then I see him with the sand in his mouth.
Yep, and some of it like around on the ground and whatnot around him. Swollen blue, his eyes open, those also swollen. You're looking at it, it looks as though, you can make me an investigation advantage really quickly.
I will very quickly. This isn't actually to represent him taking a long look.
No.
This will be very fast.
Very quick one. You know that he's clearly been dead for a few days.
I would basically push Reich out of the way, lay my spellbook out on the table, and start trying to cast a spell. Reich didn't see this last time. Sort of rings of magic start forming around him and the runes. And after like a minute, it just the runes sort of spark and burst, and Stalbor just yells and starts just sort of groaning to himself that he can't do it. He's muttering in Elvish and Dwarven mixed together.
I just sit there quietly for a moment, and then after your outburst, I kind of quietly put a hand on your shoulder and I say, "I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But we need to go. If he attacked us, do you know where Luca? Do you know where Luca and Kier went?"
I know where they went. Doesn't mean I know where they are now. You're right. We have to find them. Luca would be at his house, but not the main buildings. One of the side ones, Kieran, would be at the main buildings, unless... Do we know if Nico had his own house?
I don't believe so. I believe he worked exclusively out of the office. To the office we should go first. That we know definitively where Kieran would be. Perhaps we will stumble upon
He's already
stumble
left.
upon Luca on the way.
Are you going
But I
towards
just kind of like look. I was like talking to myself, like looking off to the side, and I look back and he's gone. I was like,
Did you go to the front door or the back door, Stalbor?
Keep starting back the way they came.
Okay. So you go walking out the back.
I take one of the bloody stopwatches too. Not stopwatches, time.
Hourglass.
Yep.
Yeah.
You go walking out the back door, like while he's talking or whatever. You go walking out the back door, rushing out, looking at the hourglass, and obviously like concerned about everything. Could you do me a favor? Roll me a perception check.
Looking down at the thing.
What?
I'm looking down at the hourglass. I don't see whatever's about to
No,
jump.
you're distracted. You just literally just saw your friend dead. You're holding one of his objects. Like this is the second friend that you've seen dead in this house in a way too short a period of time for an elf. So as you're looking down, unfortunately, because of the fact that you're looking down, you're a little bit distracted and aren't paying attention overhead, and so you don't notice the movement that happens a small distance away. You don't notice the twang of the string as it's released, and you don't hear the arrow as it rips through the air on its way to you. 1 second. It's a little, I gotta do two things.
Time's the only thing I've got.
So, and the arrow
that
comes
and
ripping
necromancy.
through at you. Oh!
I have
Oh
no
my
armor
god!
buff
Oh my god,
right
I
now.
am so clipping this because I
crit?
definitely crit. Well, before I gotta do...
God.
Oh god.
Stalbor's dead.
Oh
I
god.
cast false life, so there's a chance.
Rip
I
Stalbor.
think this will kill me. I think I'll just survive on false life.
I don't know.
I'll pray for you, Stalbor.
Oh god.
I'll see
Oh,
you in the
God.
next life.
All right, here we go. Oh, no, I did that
Bring him
wrong.
back.
Oh god. Here we go.
Just want to remind Reich that Stalbor has several health potions on him.
I have 2 on me right now
And
in my pocket.
Ollie, you
Ollie?
have.
A ton of
Oh,
action.
no, hold on. Ollie, just so you know, you take the total of 40 points of damage as the arrow gets released from the arrow.
Is that an instant die?
Ollie, I want to remind you that you can use an action point to instantly succeed on a death saving throw if you fail
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I know.
You can spend 2 to just live.
The arrow comes flying through. You're literally looking at this hourglass, holding it in your hands. And then as you're lifting up the hourglass to see something through it, you see the arrow piercing through the glass, cutting through both sides of it, and hits you clear in your chest. It hits you in your chest with such
Hot
force,
shot.
it throws you again off of your feet and onto your back. You're lying there on your back. The arrow itself starting to burn and sizzle inside of your chest. You don't get off a yelp. You don't get off a scream. You don't yell out anything. You just feel this horrible burning pain in your chest as you just start to feel everything around you fading to darkness. Oh God, that was awful. Reich, obviously you were talking, kind of blabbering on for a moment, and then you look at you, oh fuck, he's gone. So you come rushing out, walking out the door, and so because of the fact that you're still tipsy, you don't hear the initial like oomph or anything like that. All you heard was breaking of glass. And so you step your last couple of steps a little quicker, and you literally come around the corner and look out the door to see the back of Stalbert's head smack this pavement or the cobblestone out there really hard. And he's lying motionless on the ground with an arrow sticking out of his chest. And that arrow is placed very well.
Okay, well that sends me like completely silver overdrive mode. I would just without fear, without anything, but though still cautiously looking around, keeping my eyes on the area. I'm gonna walk out and grab him by the scruff, and I'm gonna try to pull him into the house.
Okay, so you do that. You kind of like just go grab him, just rip him into the house. Like fuck, I can handle myself, and you rip him into the house, and you do so, and you have him in there with you. That was kind of your turn, was seeing that, rushing out there, grabbing him and pulling him into safety. Do you keep him in the hallway and shut? You can't shut the door. You drag him into the bedroom, driving into the living room. Like, where do you go?
I'm gonna drag him so it's out of firing sight, and
So it's like a
I'm
bit
going
down
to
the
search
hallway.
his person.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start. I know I can't do anything this turn, but I'm gonna start searching his person.
Sure. Ollie, death save.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. So as soon as that was your turn.
Don't die.
I'm gonna use a action point, sir.
To
You don't
succeed.
need to do that. Don't use that yet.
Why?
Why not?
Wait,
Instantly succeed it.
Yeah, instantly succeeds the one
Yeah,
save.
Eric-
He still has to be 2 more.
What happens if he rolls a 1 next time?
Yeah, I don't wanna.
Then he can use
I'm
that.
literally saving.
Okay.
Eric,
fine, don't worry about
he's protecting himself on the front end. Okay.
Okay, man. Okay, man.
The false life is sort of. The necromancy is sort of trying to fix things.
Eric?
Despite the spell being broken.
You're
Scott,
searching.
I have
his-
a question, by the way.
Shoot.
Okay, so in previous editions, you allowed us to use action points for other PCs, right?
Yes.
We would have
Yeah.
to do this.
He's
but
done
only
that.
if there's one
Hey,
way.
so you could spend 2 action points to save a person. Does that mean Stalbor could resurrect the dead by spending 2 action points?
Oh no! I
Like,
haven't.
thematically?
I haven't. I'm not allowing action points to bring back from the dead or anything like that because we have.
Oh, okay.
Because death saves weren't a thing that existed before.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That wasn't.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, this is your safeguard, right? All right. So, Eric, you're searching his person. I know what you're looking for. Roll me an investigation roll with advantage because you know where Stalbar keeps stuff.
I was just gonna say he
With
has a
advantage.
potion pocket. There's a separate bag for potions, boy.
Reich's also intoxicated and a little frantic at the moment.
Yeah.
You
it's
easily
Yeah, I got it.
search around and you find that potion. So you search for it, you grab the potion, you pull it out. Unfortunately, feeding a potion is also an action. So you're searching around, whatever, you
Yeah.
grab the potion, you pull it out, you check, you got like a couple different potions in your hands. 2 of them look fucking horrible and disgusting, and one of them is just nauseating. So you go with the nauseating one, and you think that's the right one. Ollie?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was trying to remember what my weird potion was. I have a weird potion, but I don't remember what it is.
Don't die.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna
Jesus
spend another action point.
Christ,
To live
Ollie. I
real
gave
quick.
you 1 job.
He's a necromancer who is filled with death right now. It's kind of beckoning. And also, even roleplay wise, Stalbor wouldn't be fighting this in person. So
Death calls
it's
me.
it's just a literal like Reich trying to keep him alive, you know.
Okay, so thematically, it's not Stalbor clinging on to life. It's Reich's.
Oh, not even a
It's
little bit.
the force of Reich that's keeping him there. All right, so Reich, obviously we know what you're going to do next, but before you do so, you hear something from behind you. You hear, wait.
Sword out, swinging around. I have my blade just like I have the potion popped. I'm standing over Stalbor, like in a defensive position, even crouched a little bit, so like my body is covering his, and I have my sword out towards the source of the noise.
What you see when you whip around there, what you see is it's hard to see through the doorway. If you were a human, you probably wouldn't be able to make out much of his form, but with your low light vision, your dark night vision, you can. There's a human that's standing in the doorway. At least you think they're human. You're not positive. They have the vague silhouette, the shape, the height, the width, and whatnot that you expect a human's proportions to be. Standing in the doorway. Draped around them is a thick, a heavy, dark brown cloak with the hood pulled over their head. On their face, they wear a mask made out of silver. You can't see any features of their face whatsoever, aside from directly around the mouth, much like a Batman mask, right? Aside from directly around the mouth, as it's made with silver, with this strange silver design and symbols going all the way around it. He does have his bow out in one hand, and he's standing in the doorway. No arrows are knocked or anything like that. He says, "The flame burns in your heart." And then he looks down to Stalbor's body and says, "But he snuffs them out."
I don't know what misguided piece. I don't know what misguided thoughts that you have in your head, boy. But you make one more step, it will be the last mistake you make on this earth.
There was a travesty that happened. There was a thing that he did. Luca was a part of it and has been marked for it. But Luca can live.
I don't know what it is you think you're doing here.
I am avenging those that have lost their souls. As I said, the spark of flame is in your heart, and he snuffs out the flame. It is time for the dark fire to meet its end.
You're from Thrain, aren't you? This is gonna be pleasant, and I'm gonna step forward. I'm gonna start fucking this dude's day up.
Okay. So you rush for you roll for me initiative, please.
Hey.
Hey.
You're drunk.
I
You
will
get,
also
like,
roll
disadvantage
initiative because I need to be doing death rolls.
Yes, you do.
I'm pretty sober at this point.
Are you?
Well, it's
Right
up
is
to
the
the
kind
DM.
of person who
Oh, I rolled up a 20.
that would have been so perfect.
I
Yeah, we
know
got
it.
2 actions.
No, you
I want to
don't.
fuck this guy's day up, and instead I'm just gonna get my ass handed to me. It's gonna be the Minotaur fight all over again.
Not in this hallway.
Look at my roll. Oh god.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I just want to not die.
Eric,
I mean, well, technically you haven't attacked him yet.
Eric, did you not click your mini?
I apparently did not.
Uh,
Hold on.
I can add you. Hold on, I'll right click add you. Right
Ah.
click, add turn. There you go. What are you?
11.
Okay. So obviously, with your sword in your hands, you start. Oh, that's funny. I have this right here. So I just gotta get this out of the way. Cool. With your sword in your hands, you come rushing forward at the guy, and he clearly sees you rushing at him. Like it's very obvious that you intend to fight. So he is going to 1 second rush towards you quicker than you expected him to, as you were going to rush towards him, and he's going to attack you with his weapon. Excuse me. And I'll actually roll these in the open for you for simplicity. So the first thing he's going to attack with is as he moves, as he moves forward, you again quicker than you expected. He deftly throws the short bow over his shoulders, so it's like sitting comfortably on him. It's not something that most people are capable of doing. Some elves can do it comfortably, but he has this thing sitting around him, poised perfectly. And as he's rushing towards you, he does pull out a short sword. Okay? He already had a dagger in his other hand. You just didn't see it because of like how he was hiding behind the door frame. Thrusting at you with the short sword first. He gets a 15 against your AC. What is your AC?
Hit me.
What was that?
16 right now, boyo.
You have a 16. How is it a 16?
I got a boost to my wisdom. I have a +3 wisdom, +3 dexterity.
Oh, you bastard! Yours is not correct on the character thingy.
Yeah, I don't know why it still says armor class 13.
That's okay. We can fix it. That's not a big deal. It probably just needs to be manually upgraded. Okay, so his first attack comes rushing at you, and unfortunately, it's a miss. Then he attacks at you with that dagger that he has in his other hand immediately afterwards.
Don't do it.
And he hits you. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, he's an offhand weapon. I don't like
Why
this.
does it say ass?
As he's...
Typo! I was like...
As the blade rips into your flesh. He just rolls between my legs and stabs me in the ass.
You're gonna kill Starball with the ass, man? I'm not happy with this.
He's gonna ass blast me to
I
death.
don't want to die by the ass man, Scott.
I just got ass blade.
I want to be the ass man, Scott.
You... So you take 5 points of damage as he hits you with this dagger.
And a wound, I see that.
Eric, it's your turn, and as your turn starts, you
My
take...
one pet.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, you fucker.
Hold on. You take 4 more points of damage. So a total of 9 as your turn starts.
Alright, dude. Well, I'm blowing the key point. And I'm gonna carve this dude. So first I'm gonna start off...
Hard typo.
That's great.
It's fucking stupid.
I'm gonna katana this dude in the dick. Come on, could you not roll like total garbage?
You don't have any action points, perchance, do you, anymore?
No, I'm out.
Oh, good. Okay.
This is fun.
All right. So you spent the key point to do what?
I blew them trying to not die in the fucking arena with Dick Face. Now Dick Face 2.0 is here. He's gonna make me regret my decisions.
You spent the key point to do what?
I'm gonna furiously blow this dude.
Well, he might like that because your 16 does hit.
Hey. Hold on. Let's do some damage.
5 points.
16
16 hits again. And another 4 points of damage. So you guys have exchanged equal blows. A total of 9 points of damage. Star Wars, make me a death save.
Don't die. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Action point.
Yeah.
Oh
You're
my
lying.
God.
That was cost.
Okay, it's now his turn. And
I
first,
have an 18 AC right now
Okay.
because I used it. I swung at it with my fist.
not a problem.
My
He's
fist.
gonna lunge at you with his ornate sword.
It's gonna be a crit.
He hits,
Oh,
dealing
Right.
to you
That.
8 points of damage. Following up by an attack with the dagger, which is a miss. That brings us to your turn. However, at the start of your turn, you immediately, from the wound that he dealt to you the turn prior, take another 6 points of damage because your wound is bleeding.
Surely wounds should have a constitution save to heal from. If this is actually 5e, you're
It
making
is-
bleeding mechanics.
It is 5e, and there is a you have to either get magical healing or spend a turn using.
Oh, it's like
heal.
super fucking advanced bleeding magic.
Well,
Because like normal bleeding is like you actually make a const at the end of your save.
so
Like everything else.
I can use a key point to get an extra movement action. Can I use that movement action to heal myself? It's a dash action, technically.
Oh, to do first aid on yourself.
No, chug a potion.
Oh, chug a potion. Technically speaking, drinking a potion is a standard action, not
Okay,
a
well.
bonus action.
Fruit ma-
If you wanted to bonus action do a first aid on yourself, I'll allow that with disadvantage, but that's going to be a rough roll with disadvantage. The dice can go all over the place.
Yeah, I don't want to risk it, and I don't know if a potion will be good enough to save me, especially since this guy is apparently rolling like fucking crazy. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna use another key point to flurry of blows. hope I get.
Oh my god, Eric, you have. Oh god. Oh, you roll so poorly. I'm so sorry, Eric. Okay, you're furious. Furious. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Well, this is a fun game, guys.
Hey!
Oh yeah, critically struck with my fucking D4 damage, and I rolled a 1 on my second dice.
Huh.
Great.
1 out of 4, though. I mean, that's not like it's like it was a 1 out of
We're having
100.
fun here, guys. This is fun.
7. You deal 7 points of damage to the guy. Stalbor, it's your turn.
He's stable. He's got 3 saves. He doesn't need to roll anymore.
Oh, that's right. That's
Oh,
right. You are
I didn't even
correct.
know it counted that way when we did action points.
No, it turns
Yeah,
it turns
then I'm
into
stable.
a success. That's right. That's right.
I thought it just kind of like neutered. Oh, then I'm stable. Great, cool. Have fun, right?
Okay.
Yeah, dude. He said he's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you dead.
So he's perturbed at the fact that that you're in his way, and so he is going to deftly move past you and over towards Stalbor quicker than you would have expected. Because what happens is all of a sudden you see him look at Stalbor and you're like, oh, fuck this guy. And so you like go to stand in front of Stalbor between you and him to protect him. But what happens is as he goes to move towards Stalbor one way, you totally take like a huge hard swing. You're fucking taking this guy's head off. You told that story earlier today, one swing tonight. You know what I mean? And so you go to take this huge heavy swing. However, in like the strength of the swing, you didn't realize he actually had spun on his heel and went the other way around you and used bonus action to disengage and went around you and went over to Stalbor. And on his way over to Stalbor, he will take 1 attack against you.
That's WATAC.
To miss. And then he's going to go and he's going to attack Stalbor on the ground with his other weapon. And that 16, with advantage of course, does in fact hit Stalbor with the Ripper weapon. Dealing 4 points of damage to Stalbor, immediately giving him a 1 death point. Stalbor, technically speaking, you can spend a action point to negate any death points.
I'm gonna fucking kill this guy.
I'm just gonna do it on the other rolls, but I'll be pretty pissed off if your fucked up bleed system still gives me like double death saves or something. That is actually bullshit.
Yeah.
Actually,
You
bullshit.
only get 1 death save.
This
Remember
is a
we found that
This is
out.
a 3.5 bleed system, not a 5e bleed
Okay.
system. So
Well,
I'll be annoyed if you do that.
Wait,
My
I
turn?
don't know what you're talking about. I'm using literally mechanics for bleed.
Mm.
It is literally something that exists, but that's
My turn?
okay. Because 3.5 bleed was very, very, very different from this. It is your turn, Eric. And because it's your turn, and you have not stopped the bleeding yet, you're bleeding.
You're bleeding.
3 more points.
I'm gonna chug a potion.
Oh, that'll instantly stop the bleeding.
Yes, but it's also gonna stop me from attacking this guy for a round.
You already have a potion in your hand because you took it off of Stalbor's body. Why do you keep refreshing your browser?
I don't mean to. It's like literally.
I'm just going
doing
to change my overlay. It's just because you keep appearing at the bottom of the screen. Eric, go ahead.
It's annoying as fudge, dude.
That's because you can't handle a Mac. That's
Yeah.
right. You keep
Yeah,
going.
because it's a poorly designed
No,
device.
one finger, Eric, not 2.
Computer. After I get back from vacation, we'll figure it out. I'll build you a new
2d4
PC.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
What?
Am I right?
Oh, yes, 2d4 plus 2, yeah. Okay,
Right,
you heal 7
7.
points of damage, and it automatically stops the bleeding effect. Automatically. Okay, so that is that. Now it is going to
I'm gonna
be...
move up to him.
And you move up to him. You technically still have a bonus action.
I can't do anything with my bonus action.
I'm gonna shove him.
You
I'm gonna
can't...
very menacingly look at him.
You can't Fury of Blows him?
Not unless
Flurry
you
of blows
attack.
require-
Right?
it's harder than
Requires...
attack.
Yeah, it makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Because it's an extension of what you got at first level. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and now it is Stalbor's turn. Stalbor, you immediately take what is it? This damage right here, because you're bleeding, and it's 3 points of damage, which just simply means that you take 1 death point. Do you spend an action point to stop it?
Please
Okay,
do that,
that's
'cause
6
that's
action
idea.
points. I think you had 7. and you never spent any of them. I think
I
you
have one more.
One more left.
I have one more.
Cool.
Which I use now.
Okay, there we go. And now it is back to his turn. He actually seems satisfied with the scenario as it is at the moment. And so he is going to he's going to look at you and he's going to like look up to Reich and he's going to say, I told you, he needs to be ended. He snuffs the flames in those hearts. And then he's going to like turn and try to run out of the area, which, because he can bonus action disengage, is easily able to make his way out to the front area of the house. Because he's gonna double back past you. That's what we're gonna do. Double back past you and make his way back out the back door.
I just yelled
Opportunity
coward.
attack.
I can't. He disengaged.
Disengaged. Approached and disengaged away.
Yep.
Oh, that's
So if
It's a rogue.
he disengaged,
Every level 2 rogue can do that.
oh, because the cunning action in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
I
Oh,
just yelled-
fucking sneak attack damage. That's what it is.
My turn. I yelled coward after him.
Yeah, Luca,
And then-
I critical hit against you with sneak attack. Oh no, not you, Luca. It was Stalbar critical hit with sneak attack.
Stalbar, yeah.
That's why I went down so hard. I'm
I
sorry.
was like
go ahead.
40 damage.
Yeah, I just yelled coward after him, and I'm gonna go grab a potion. And I don't even care if he's
Hold
dead
on.
at this
You
point.
yell coward after him, he'll actually stop short and turn back around and say, I can end this now. And he'll start walking back towards you.
Let's do this, motherfucker.
He literally just starts
Oh,
walking
no.
back towards you.
Oh, and Aaron's like, oh no.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Do you say anything, do anything, or is he just going to stop his turn in front of you?
Bored of Reich.
I mean, if that's what he's gonna do.
Okay. He
I
spent
would
his
go
whole
coward
turn
after him.
running away and then back. So he's now standing in front of you like, you calling me a coward? I'm fine. And he stands there. It's now your turn. He reset the browser
One
again.
Finger. This is a comfortable way to use a fucking.
Everybody look at the
touchpad.
bottom left-hand corner. You can count how many times he does the browser because this keeps
This is
popping
a
up.
great way to use a touchpad. I'm so glad that this is how this is designed.
It is. Macs are
10
wonderful.
out of 10 computer design.
Yeah. It's your turn.
At the
Go.
bottom left-hand corner.
You have to watch it on the actual stream.
Oh.
All right, so Katana first.
Katana blade.
Don't roll like garbage. Don't! I said don't!
Go ahead.
Holy
Spend your point.
Fuck.
It's so funny because
I have no action points.
Eric yelling from the other room,
Not
all the way across the house.
not action points. The other one. The key
My
points.
key point? Yeah, I'm down to 1.
Yep. Oh, I rolled off of one of them. Okay. Two hit.
I'll punch him to death.
Okay, here you go. All right, so that was 13 points of damage on top of earlier you had done to him. Where were they? 7, so 13, 20, and I thought you did 9 before that, so I think you've done 29 damage to him. Okay, but unfortunately, you did challenge him, so he's not running away quite just yet. So here he is, standing opposite you, and Stalbor's turn. Stalbor.
I take one death save immediately, and if I roll below a 10, I die.
No, that's not true.
That's-
You have 0 death points because you were spending action points.
Yeah,
no,
you have 0 death points.
I don't. I have 1 death point. I get a new one because I'm bleeding. If I roll below a 10, I die. I'm keeping the tracker up.
Oh, hold on. You
The
rolled.
first bleed I took.
Damage
His
is
stat I
automatic.
took.
Oh, the initial
Damage
one.
is an automatic roll. Remember
Perfect.
we looked that up.
Perfect. Yep.
It's
You're
the
good.
so yeah. If I roll below a 10, Stalboard dies.
No,
Everyone,
you have
hold on.
Ollie. You're confused. You have 1 death. Oh, I get what you're saying. Understood.
I have 2 death points.
Yep.
If I roll below a 10, I die. If I roll
that
above
was
a 10, I
nice.
stabilize.
Yeah.
Come on.
I stabilize.
Holy shit. Thank
Yes!
God.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even care that I'm
Reich
rolling like
might
shit.
die.
I don't even care. Stalbor lives.
Okay.
Live on. Remember me.
Only live if you live, asshole. He'll finish the job if he kills you.
No, because he thinks you're dead.
All right. Let's go. So he's gonna attack at you with his ornate sword.
Come on, son. I still have
Oh,
HP.
I'm so sorry. I Eric's that. I'm so sorry.
Rick.
So sorry. I
I
gotta,
don't even care that you're saying it that way. I'll keep it though. I'll keep it.
but I'm gonna roll so much better. Oh, I was hoping for that 18 out of 20. Okay, so he misses with his first attack, and he's gonna swing at you again with his second attack with
With his ass dagger.
his ass dagger.
Yeah, the dagger of ass.
Oh, natty one! He missed. Oh, it's good thing I don't do
Yeah,
critical
boy.
fumbles.
Plus
It's good they don't do
6
critical
attack?
fumbles.
Jesus Christ, I don't have a +6 attack.
So he swings at you and misses with both attacks. So so more you call him a coward. He stops on his heels, comes back, and he's like, "I'll finish this." And he comes and he swings wide. You poof, hit him, and he swings again, poof, hit him. So he misses with both attacks. It's now Eric's turn. You take no damage this turn, Eric.
I swear to God, I'm looking at you, Katana. Don't you fuck me on this. Blow my last key point.
All right. That's good.
I'm gonna throw this katana in the trash. The worst katana I've ever seen. Let's go. Just
Star Wars
kill me.
fine. Star Wars good.
I'm not worried about Star Wars now.
Okay. So he's now he swings at you. Sorry, with the ornate sword. Okay. Hits you.
How much life you got left?
Fucked it. You fucked up. My potion makes it so I have 2 life left, bitch.
And then he
I
hits you
ain't down
again.
yet.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, that was fun while it lasted.
Okay, that was fun.
Okay.
Oh, you drop.
There you go. And unfortunately, you drop. Can you do me a favor? Just start rolling me some death saves.
Wait.
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 Wait. Wait.
I need to see if there's anything I can do to save myself. You know what I could have done?
Drank a potion?
I keep forgetting I have.
What?
Patient defense that lets me take the dodge bonus as a bonus a dodge save. as a bonus.
Oh my god.
You can take dodge as a bonus action. Instead of
costs a key
attack
point,
twice, you can defend and give him disadvantage. Oh god.
Right? It
All
costs
right.
1 key point, right?
Yeah. Oh well.
I'm not gonna
man.
say that this was the best fight ever.
You were drunk. You were drunk.
Why is Reich the one who has to save my life? Luca, Kieran would have done a way better job.
This is bullshit fight. You still how much damage I did? I would have knocked myself out. And I have a
This
level-
guy is like a fair fight. Is an unfair fight for all 4 of us, which is the point. But we're like separated, so we're like actually fucked.
No. All 4 of you guys would have demolished him. Easily demolished him. Yeah, absolutely. It's a
Eric,
rogue.
sweetie, I just want to know why you insist on playing high wisdom characters.
I didn't
all the
do
time.
anything stupid.
Eric.
So
His
Eric,
curse of high wisdom and he just
roll
wants to get
your
drunk
death
all-
save.
I got drunk once.
Death
I got
save.
drunk one
You
time.
got drunk more than
It's your
once.
birthday, man. Save. Roll your second death save.
Does this guy do anything?
Save. Roll your third death save.
Albor was dead.
Save. You are actually stable. You have nothing to worry about. And I think Luca has 1 action point left. So
Luca has 1 left, yes.
yes.
Yeah, but then you said last time you need to be able to explain how
Yeah,
that person.
how it happens exactly. Of course.
So unless Luca is running in the door right
Yeah.
now,
Use the fucking force. I don't even care.
So that's
God.
funny, actually. Let's cut over to Kieran, who finished up her business and was at the bar.